They are sending the Knicks fishing. Ben Stiller, Spike Lee, Adam Sandler. Oh my gosh. Throughout, hope you had a fantastic Saturday. My God. That is not Ernie back there. Tracy is in there. Jerry Seinfeld, Jesus. Jesus. They got Ernie and Seinfeld mixed up. Send the TNT crew fishing. Yeah. I really hate to get rid of TNT for sports, for the NBA at least. They are saying their goodbyes right now. And there it is. Yep.
The
last
steamboat back there. Tugboat Joey. There you go.
The last time we hear Shaq, Kenny, everybody on TNT.
End of the road here with the NBA on TNT.
Yeah.
And
it's crazy.
Let's
this has been
go down the line here. I know everybody's got thoughts about the end of this chapter, and Shaq, start with you.
I'm the youngest here.
From what I understand, yes.
Great run. It's been an honor. Chuck, I love you like the older brother that I never had. And if you say something, I will whoop your ass one last time on the show right now. Ernie, you came to my house in 1989, 1991. It's a big honor. It's an honor for me to be sitting up here with you, Kenny.
Yep.
The way y'all embarrassed us in 94, 95, you and Akeem, you taught me what it was to be a champion. We're a family. I'm glad we're sticking together. And like I said, even though the name changes, the engine is still the same. And to that new network we coming to, we're not coming to F around. And since it's the last show, I'm going to say it. We're not coming to fuck around. We're kicking ass, we taking names, and we taking over. Okay?
Shaq don't care.
I appreciate you guys, but hey, all right?
Chef Collision starts here in just a minute. I think they're going to ABC.
Kenny, it's a tough act to follow. Go ahead. Kenny.
Tough act to follow, but it's bittersweet.
They're going to ABC, from what I understand.
Us four are moving, but you know, it's been a.
Actually, I don't know where them four are going.
That has been set by all of the people.
Another TNT Sports is going to ABC. Yeah, it's starting late due to the NBA playoffs.
Kevin Harlan, who rejuvenated the name the Jet. No one ever called me the Jet until I got back to TNT. You know, Craig Sager, who I shared an office with, who sat down with me one day and said, "You know, this could be a career for you if you take this seriously." First person ever told me I was good at it. So miss him, his family, and. You know, like I said, we're gonna see each other, but the faces that you
I'm not sure why it wasn't on TBS at regular time.
They're every day of your life. This has just been a magnificent ride, and as Shaq said, we ain't coming to fuck around.
Well, yeah. Listen.
Okay, yeah, my fault, Chef. You're right. NBC has regained rights to be the NBA under the contract starting in 25 and 26.
And a friend of mine,
okay, that's right.
Come to have dinner at Turner to make me look good. And these guys took me out to dinner,
And after 5 hours, I had to call the great Dick Ebersol and say, hey, man, I'm going to change my mind. I want to thank Dick Ebersol for making me think about doing television. But I want to thank Mark Lazarus, who hired me, David Levy, my old boss, and Tara August, my best friend. She's been there for me the whole time. I just want to thank every single person who's been a Turner with me the last 25 years. 25
Damn, that's how long
years.
Charles has been there?
Some of these people have had kids.
Yes, Chef, it is. Yep.
When for their prom, they come back when they graduate college, and now they're bringing newborns in. So if you with people that long, they are your family. And I just want to thank everybody at Turner for the last 25 years. It's been an honor.
Eugene, what's up, my friend?
Thankful. And also to ESPN, it's going to be an honor and a privilege to work for you guys. You guys are the #1 sports network in history.
Charles going to ESPN.
And I'm excited for it. You guys got some tremendous talents over there. I'm looking forward to co-working with those guys. But like I say, man, I just want to say thank you.
They all
the
didn't
NBA,
move together.
every coach I've had, every player I played with, for giving me this magnificent life that I've had. I am so lucky and blessed. I'm lucky and blessed. And I want to thank TNT. And even though we'll never say TNT Sports again, I want to thank TNT for giving me a magnificent life.
Yup.
Well, I'll try to keep this brief.
So keep it brief.
Take your time.
Several years ago, I wrote a book called Unscripted, and I asked people.
I'll actually be at All in Texas, so I don't have an option.
Unscripted, not fear the unscripted. If I had written the script, the NBA and TNT would be together forever. It's not going to happen. But while I was disappointed and I was sad, I was not bitter. We know how business works.
Yep.
Gratitude is the operative word for me. Grateful that, since 1989, I've been with this company. No matter what you call the company, I'll always be Turner. And I'm grateful that I've worked with
He's been there,
you
what,
guys. I'm
3
grateful
decades?
for all of the relationships we've built professionally and personally through the years. You just don't realize that until you see people here on the road and say, hey, this is probably going to be it. And you think back to all the good times you had. So I'm grateful for that, and also grateful that we have members of our crew who are going to go work at NBC or work at Amazon. And you know how they got those jobs? Because their resume says NBA on TNT.
Yep.
So
Here it is.
We have been honored to do this. And we look forward. The 4 of us, as you've already heard, the 4 of us are going to be together. Our production crew is going to be together. It's going to be that same bunch. We're still going to be shooting that show in Atlanta. It's just going to air somewhere else. And so the craziness that you've seen, the nonsense and the foolishness and the top-notch basketball analysis, all of that stuff's going to be on. It's going to be on ESPN or ABC next year, not on TNT.
See, ABC or ESPN.
We're sad, but I'm proud to say for the last time, thanks for watching us. It's the NBA on TNT.
Before we go, guys, let's get a mic drop.
Yeah, ESPN is owned by ABC, yes. Yeah, I'd been planning on going to All In ever since it got announced, so at least announced that it was going to be in Texas. So I'm really looking forward to it, especially the Hangman and Moxley match. Oh yes, Stephen A. Smith, boy, he's gonna lose his mind. I'm hoping that when they do transfer over, it's still the same. They say it's gonna be the same atmosphere, but ABC or NBC or ESPN, they can somewhat change it to what they want and what fits their, per se, I guess, viewership. So either way, Collision starts after the commercial break. It's a 2-hour show all the way around. Oh yeah, Shaq. Yeah, that's why he said it. That's why he said now that we're gone anyway, and it's the last night. Yeah, I'm very excited for a possible Kenny versus Okada match at All In. There's several matches I'm looking forward to if it happens. I'm hoping Tony will pull the trigger and do a women's tag team titles and have it the finals at All In. That would be ideal. Briefly, you say a tag team and international title. Like I said, I just want a women's tag title. I don't care if we get the international title. I just want a damn women's tag team. Because we know that the women's tag team is building. Especially what they're showing us with Bane and Penelope Ford. You don't think we're going to get a happy ending with Hangman? I think what we're going to see is an Avengers style ending to this Death Riders Hangman match, whether we want to see it or not. And there'll be people that say, oh, well, Tony copied the bloodlines with having people help. That's not the case. It's completely different. But I think you're going to have Osprey and Swerve will initially not want to, but will help. There'll be more people added to it.
AEW Collision Coast to Coast is on the air. Hi, everybody. It's Tony Schiavone, Nigel McGuinness from the
Old El Paso.
in El Paso, Texas. Tonight we'll find out which two men will go on to Fyter Fest to face Kenny Omega in, of course, that four-way match along with Brody King, who won on Dynamite. Nigel, it's good to be back with you.
Okay, so we're talking with Claudio.
And what a way to start our telecast.
I think Claudio's going up against.
Your opening contest is an AEW International
Who's he going up against tonight?
qualifier match. Introducing first from Lucerne, Switzerland.
He's going up against that one luchador.
Claudio Castagnoli.
Say that Claudio really wants to get into the ring with Komander.
Commander, there it is, damn.
A lot of history between Castagnoli and his opponent. We take a look back now. Take you back to the Continental Classic.
Yep.
The end of last year in the Gold League. can see here Abrahantes and Darby Allin cheering on Komander.
Yeah, that was.
Punishment, but ultimately would take out.
That was Christmas Day.
If
I remember correctly.
Castagnoli taken out of the Continental Classic, and because of that, the man from Lucerne is looking for some payback tonight. But you talk about double or nothing. I'm certainly still feeling the repercussions of it. I might need to get my breath on occasion, I guarantee you. Castagnoli feeling the effect of that anarchy in the arena match too.
No question about that. And with that in mind, let's go back to the ring in Arcadiara.
Accompanied by the hype man, Alex Abrahantes from Reynosa, Mexico, weighing 76 kilos, Komander!
Hola, yo soy Jimena Sánchez y en esta ocasión nuestro invitado es Komander. Komander Alex tonight.
Hello, Komander!
And the winner will go on the challenge Kenny Omega in a 4-way next week for the International Championship.
You know, Komander knows Claudio really well. As a matter of fact, Komander, what happened the last time?
So I was actually at AEW Revolution for Sting's last match in Greensboro, North Carolina. That was my first ever AEW show.
El Paso, Texas, the heart of Lucha Libre. The outcome is going to be no different. And you're looking at the next AEW International Champion.
Our thanks to Amita Sanchez, Lucha Libre correspondent from
This will actually be a good match.
Talking to Alex Abrahantes and Komander, and of course, referencing back to what happened.
The crowd wants Komander to win. That's wild.
As Claudio tries
I don't
to get
think
a
he's
good start,
beating
it's great having
Claudio.
Amita with us for the first time ever here on Collision. As we get ready to go to
Ooh,
Arena
what a
Mexico
shot.
on the 18th of June for Grand Slam Mexico. What a night that's going
Good
to be.
uppercuts, stomp to the chest.
Komander here quickly in this matchup against Claudio.
No question, this was going to be Castagnoli's MO from the outset. Of course, this past week on Dynamite. Wow. It was Castagnoli that tried to get involved in the 6 perfect tag team match.
Claudio and them strong chops, Roy.
Came out. Equaled the numbers,
Oh,
so to
yeah.
speak, against
Yeah, I don't
Castagnoli.
know. I haven't watched it back, like the actual show itself, but I know the atmosphere inside the arena when Darby did that spot, absolutely insane.
Claudio Castagnoli running into you.
Oh, wow.
Amazing into the tiaras that time, by the way. Quick stand-up in Zaguri.
Beautiful reversal by Komander into a step up in Zaguri.
Oh, taking a look. Oh, we're going to see the spaceman. The top rope.
Running the top rope, springboard. Oh, arm drag over the top rope.
Offense there as well.
Takes care of the uppercut. Never mind.
By Claudio.
Oh, look at
Claudio's taking him spinning. Damn.
Into the giant swing. Oh, he just ragdolled him out of the end of that.
Now Castagnoli remains stoic.
Abaddon is going to NXT. Yeah, I seen today she was planning on leaving. That's crazy.
Komander out of the ring. Crashing like you've hit a wall after your energy drink.
Yeah, Darby doing that glass spot was crazy.
That enhances focus, and stamina without caffeine or stimulants. Grab yours now at idrinkgold.com and use promo code AEW15 for 15% off your order. Looks like Komander has hit a wall, at least a safety rail. And here we go again.
We go head first into the safety rail.
And Claudio back into the ring here.
Yeah. The only show I've actually rewatched that I've been to is WrestleMania 33. Yeah, last time they were in Orlando.
Championship eliminator match. Okada and Anthony Bowens. How about that for a big match?
The pride of pro wrestling.
Ooh, shot to the midsection.
Gold. Singles competition.
Oh, damn. Back suplex onto the damn barricade.
Komander on the top of that LED rail.
I forget, that's not like a regular barricade
And
either.
as long as Claudio keeps this up,
Don Callis family is going to be live tonight on Collision. I think Don Callis, he's on every show at least twice.
Body slam, pull right over the top rope. Also has a very impressive victory over the former
Sky Blue
UFC
and Mina Shirakawa later this evening.
fighting back here is Komander. He looks like he's going to spring up. Claudio looks like he's...
Got it. Oh, wow. Oh, wow. Okay.
That's incredible.
The things this young man can do.
Good tears. Nice. Komander going for live.
He's going to do it again. The fans are going wild here in El Paso.
They really are. They are going nuts for this match. At least for Komander. He's going to do the running top rope, salute and dive. Oh, nope, maybe not. Claudio caught him. Jeez, what a backbreaker. That's the second one. Ooh, God, the third. 1, 2, 3. How was it when the Hardy's return came back? Oh, I mean, it was as loud as what it sounded on the TV or what you could hear as it was in that arena.
On this breathtaking young man, Komander.
That was the first time I had been to, well, that was my first big pay-per-view for WWE, and always watching the Hardys growing up, that was most definitely a big surprise and something I enjoyed.
This could end things.
Nope. Damn. Komander is full of reversals.
Against Kenny Omega and right now Brody King.
Looking for it.
It's going up top again.
Cielito Lindo.
Oh, nope.
And nobody home.
Got to the midsection.
Watch out.
Oh boy, what is Claudio doing?
Oh, they're headed down this way. No, headed back up.
Oh, this! Look at this! Just with a man on his back.
Is he gonna do like a Death Valley driver off the?
A man on his back, and he walks the turnbuckles.
Yeah, that's it, by God.
Trying to position.
Never mind, reversal. 1, 2.
Good effort that time by Komander. He made that quick cover, thinking that would have been it.
It was the speed of Komander adjusting. After Castagnoli had other ideas, looking to get a better grasp on the young flyer.
Komander's going for that moonsault again. Nope. Claudio's back up. There's a power bomb. Komander may win this just off speed.
Cover 1, 2. Got a 2 count.
And just had to fight to turn Castagnoli over to get the pinfall attempt. He's not stopping now, nor should he. The commander of the skies looks to take to the skies again.
Corkscrew moonsault into an uppercut. Jesus. It goes to what? The neutralizer.
And Claudio has him caught.
Boom.
Good night.
1, 2,
3.
Do you prefer 2-night WrestleMania or just one? If all of the belts are defended, I'm okay with 2. And make sure it's meaningful matches. If it's a whole bunch of filler matches, I'd rather it be 1, honestly.
One more man to be decided later on tonight. But right now, let's go back to this past Wednesday. What went down between Hangman Adam Page, Swerve, and Will Ospreay.
It was Hangman winning
the 2025 Owen Hart Foundation Tournament and becoming the top contender for the AEW World Championship.
In 7 weeks, I will win the AEW World Championship. I will free it from that briefcase. I will hold it above my head. That is a promise that I will keep. Whose house?
Swerve house.
Why did you cost Swerve that heavyweight championship?
This shit. This was smart by Swerve.
Man, Adam Page, you're welcome, buddy. Did you do this? Swerve, if I had wanted to cost you that match, I would have done it myself.
I hate saying this to you, because I love you. But it's not you. I thought it was me, and it's not me. It's him.
For WWE to go back to Vegas next year, I think it's odd. Because I feel like they're focusing more on what the income can be rather than the fan experience. And Vegas, yeah, it's nice, but
still not healed between Swerve and Hangman.
Louisiana is a huge, faithful wrestling crowd. So I think we've been better off that way.
Swerve. Excuse me, have you had a second to think about your answer? Can you work alongside Ospreay and Hangman to take out the Death Riders?
Look, I'm going to clear up this misconception between me and Hangman right now. Look, I owned up to it. I said I know I deserve what I did to Hangman over the past year and a half. That doesn't make us friends.
Nope.
We're not a team. We're not a squad. We never will be. Okay?
Okay.
All right.
I've got a question now.
Oh, shit.
Who's the bigger threat? Death Riders or Hangman? It's the only time you was beefing with Hangman. It's because you wanted those opportunities. Tell me I'm lying. You wanted that world championship, bruv. You did it. The first ever black world champion. You held that thing with pride, bruv. I feel happy that it's in a briefcase. Because I don't. That belt should be around the best wrestler in the world right now, and it's Hangman.
No, it's not. I beat Hangman twice now.
Have you beat Moxley?
Have you beaten me?
Have you beaten me?
Right, truth hurts, don't it? But this whole little team, this squad that you're trying to get together to go against the Death Riders, I did that already. Anarchy, I'm done with it.
Don't push.
Get delusional, man. Let's go.
I'm not done talking.
Oh, shit. Oh, damn. Okay. Ospreay and Swerve in a backstage brawl. Jesus. Okay. Okay. That would be interesting. Ospreay is gonna have to, I guess, fight Swerve in a way to get him to join. Makes sense. I just expect the same stage. He can't do his cheat. I don't know. If they go back to Vegas, I want to see him try to do something inside the spear, like UFC did. No, it wasn't UFC. Wasn't it? Or was it a boxing match with Logan Paul?
This should be great. We're gonna
Whichever one that was.
members of Paragon, and they have a very, very special tag team partner that I know wants to get in the ring against it.
Big smile on the face of Don Callis, as always, and for good reason. A double or nothing, the Don Callis family coming out victorious. Takeshita teaming with
What belt does
Takeshita
Takeshita got?
to defeat Paragon. But this man,
Oh, Ishii. Yeah, Raw after Mania and the Spear would be wild. Could you imagine driving around Vegas and seeing just WrestleMania or Monday Night Raw on the Spear? Be crazy.
Kanagawa, Japan, weighing 220 pounds, Tomohiro Ishii.
Stone Pitbull choosing his ground and waiting for his tag team partners. He may be a dog, but he's not a fool.
Nope. The Paragon.
At a combined weight of 409 pounds, Roderick Strong and Kyle O'Reilly.
and Ishii together. And I know Tomohiro Ishii wants to get his hands on Rocky Romero. So Rocky better walk away from him.
Romero teaming with Ishii, turning his back on the Stone Pitbull. Saw the return of Trent Beretta.
Now, Tony,
flat.
Sorry, Nigel, but Tony, he said something that it upset me.
Oh, brother, really?
Yes, you're saying Rocky Romero should be hiding from Ishii. Now, Ishii's very tough, but look at this now.
And there we go. Don Callis family just attacking like crazy.
I agree, that was the wrong thing to do with the Don Callis family behind you. And right now, RPG Vice.
Yeah, Forbidden Door is one of the better shows, I will agree. Just because you never know truly who's going to show up or what can happen going into Forbidden Door.
Long history of teaming.
But it is a good one.
Yeah, great job by Rocky.
It's been 10 years in the making, RPG Vice. Over the top that time, and it was Kyle O'Reilly with a knee.
Ooh.
And now Rocky with a diving spear and a pickup by Rocky.
Oh, God.
You know what the great thing about Rocky Romero?
Who's
He
legal?
can wrestle any style. He's a Swiss Army knife. You want him to
Ooh,
wrestle
damn, what a
Japanese,
chop.
Lucha, American, European, he can do it all.
You know, I agree with that. Rocky is well-versed around the globe.
Look at this blatant cheating here by Paragon.
Blatant cheating. What, putting a man on a chair?
Yes.
And right now, Bryce Remsburg allowed
Did the
this
match
to
even
continue on the
true?
outside. As a matter of fact, did the bell even ring yet?
Oh, my God.
Come on.
Incoming.
Out of
I'm
nowhere.
getting upset now.
I really, as this fight continues on the outside.
Well, Paragon looking to get their proverbial pound of flesh.
The G1 Classic this year, who do I think is going to win?
On Sunday.
Too bad
I have no idea. I could be wrong, but didn't Saber win it last year? Or was he runner-up?
What are some of the things he said?
Or was that a total different tournament?
Really?
He said I try to manipulate people.
Where would he get that
He
from?
said I should get out of the business. Well, I hear things.
I heard he said your head looks like a thumb.
He's a scumbag.
Head looks
No
like
one
a
likes
thumb.
Roderick
Jesus.
Strong.
I disagree. I think the fans like him, former international champion.
Good
The
chop.
fans are idiots, Shabani. We know that.
Speaking of international champions, we still have one more match to go. To see who will go on next week at Fighter Fest. In that four-way match.
Mascara
Either going to be
and
Hechicero or it's going to be Dorada.
Hechicero or
Tag is made,
Dorada.
and here comes
Yeah, Saber won it last year. Gabe
We said we
Kidd.
were going to punish all of them, but specifically
Gabe Kidd
Ron
could. I mean, Finley, he's good enough as well. David Finley.
Roderick Strong using one man as a
I'm just going to be honest. I don't keep up with the G1 as much as I do other promotion
Roddy
stuff.
might have the best cardio of anyone in professional wrestling. Very impressive guy.
Damn, what right hands.
Great gas right now. Hold on, Don is
Don Callis, of course,
Wow.
getting a cheap shot.
You know, Don,
What's
we
that
just
tournament
saw a
that
great NBA
Nick
playoff
Wayne
game.
is currently
If you'd been
in?
a part of that, you'd have been thrown out. You'd have been teed up. That's a technical foul. And
The
fans,
chop by Trent
this match
Beretta.
will continue on TNT and streaming on Max. Stay with us.
What's up, Kraken Wrestling fans? Do you want to take your support to the next level and be a part of something legendary here at the Kraken Wrestling? Well, you can join the Kraken Wrestling membership program here on YouTube. We've got 2 exclusive tiers for y'all. First up, you got the honorary Oos. In this tier, you'll get a step inside the ropes with early access to videos, community polls, loyalty badges, and more. It's a very perfect way for you to show you roll deep with the Kraken Wrestling. But if you're ready and you want to become a legend and get full legend status, we do have the Hall of Famer tier, and that is truly where the elite live. You'll get everything that, of course, comes with the Oos tier, plus exclusive behind-the-scenes content. You'll get shout-outs. You'll get VIP recognition as one of the Kraken's top supporters. No matter which one of these tiers you do choose, you're helping us grow, evolve, and unleash even more epic wrestling content here on YouTube. So hit that join button and become part of the Kraken Wrestling family today. Yes, so Nathan, I was at AEW Revolution and for Sting's last match last year, yes. Oh, nice. You won the Money in the Bank as well. Nice, very nice. We're officially 42 days away from All In. What? Huge shot from Roderick Strong to Trent. But, for AEW Revolution, we had great seats, but everyone was constantly standing at Revolution. So I made sure this time that I had better seats for if people were standing, it wouldn't affect you.
Paragon Collision coming to you from El Paso, Texas. In a great trios match going on right now. As Roderick Strong and Takeshita, both former champions in there. Here's a pickup following slam. By Roderick Strong, he reaches out to make a tag.
Nothing between Strong and his corner except air and hope. Got to get there.
Tag is made, and here is Kyle O'Reilly coming in, feet first.
Kyle O'Reilly.
Prolific kickers you'll find in all of AEW.
He is most definitely something else.
To your point, a great hybrid competitor. Strikes, submissions. This man can take to the sky as well, as we saw earlier on.
Great leg sweep that time, and now goes after Beretta with a forearm shot. Pulling down on the arm. Through the legs, look at the quickness of Kyle O'Reilly here.
German suplex.
He's a very aggressive young man.
Feel good with Tony versus Mercedes. For the, no, I don't think it'll be the main event.
Thought he was going to try to German suplex him, did not. Forearm
I think Moxley will be the main event.
Kitchen sink.
Well scouted by Kyle there.
And again, this time, outside goes,
Here comes
it'll be the co-main event, though, for sure.
Meanwhile, fight on the outside, and Tomohiro Ishii is in.
Concreto-san.
Those blows will have no effect. He is as stout as any man you'll find on any continent.
Like a fire plug.
God.
Just stepping into the forearm, but
look at this.
Yeah, look at Ishii back up.
Both men collide. And again. Ishii felt the foot. German release suplex in through Ishii.
Damn, what a German suplex.
Rocky comes in. Now the double team. Back body drop.
Ooh, gosh.
Double team by RPG Vice. That's what it takes. Look at this.
The power slam.
The family is rolling, gentlemen.
They really are. Ishii is being pinned to the ring by Rocky Romero, and meanwhile,
and on there's the Paragon.
Come to help matters out.
Oh, that's changed.
Big right hand, big uppercut.
It sure has. Pick up.
Watch out.
Wow, great snap.
Gut buster.
Going right on to the
one clothesline. 1, 2.
No, 2 count. Oh, smokes.
I don't think the Paragon's gonna beat the Don Callis family.
Deceptively strong and powerful. Oh!
Walked into that
Jesus.
Pick up.
Oh, reverse.
Brainbuster attempt, swinging a miss. Oh,
and one of the right.
Takeshita.
Blue Thunder Bomb. 1, 2.
Look at that by Roderick Strong. That is scumbag behavior.
Rocky Romero coming back with a heel kick that time.
Oh,
Boy,
there's
Rocky's
another
quick as
knee.
a cat, man.
Clothesline. There goes Rocky.
Reflex action from O'Reilly to keep on top. The weak spot on anybody.
Ooh, nicely done by Trent Beretta.
Half and half that time by Trent.
Big clothesline by Beretta from Ishii to Beretta.
What a great trio match we were having for you on Collision. Oh,
damn.
That one just exploded the chin and the face.
Needs to twist out of this.
Takeshita.
There you go.
Oh, that went the ref.
And a knee to the face. Bryce Remsburg is in trouble on the right of your screen.
I hope Remsburg's going to the hospital.
Swing and a miss. Good go behind. Here comes Rocky
Sending
Romero.
switch. Low blow.
Again, Rocky Romero.
Used a blade of the forearm.
There you go. Falcon Zero. 1, 2, 3.
Oh, that was beautiful.
That was horrible.
Here are your winners, RPG Vice and Konosuke Takeshita.
Not a bad win for the Don Callis family. They got that whole faction on a hot streak.
Like that.
A
And once
hot
again,
streak.
Tomohiro Ishii is robbed
Next
by
is
Rocky Romero.
Okada versus Anthony
Smiles on the
Bowens.
face of all of Don Callis' family members, and for good reason.
On Saturday, July 12th.
All Elite Wrestling's biggest event of the year. This is All In.
Exist in the moments.
What a spectacle we just witnessed.
Yep, absolutely fantastic.
To the passion.
I need that. I can still be the AEW World Champion.
Abandon all hope. Be in the presence of history.
Wow will be on soon. Jesus.
AEW Women's World Champion.
And
How is it out there this evening, Steve?
Real. All in Texas. From
42 days.
Saturday, July 12th. Live on pay-per-view.
Alright, chat, give me 1 second. I will be right back. Alright, we are back. We are still at a fantastic commercial break here. But with it being a commercial break, we did see the Indiana Pacers make it to the NBA Finals. They beat the Knicks tonight. Here we go. The 5. Anthony Bowens.
Is an AEW Continental Championship Eliminator match. Introducing first, accompanied by Billy Gunn from Dudley, New Jersey, weighing 225 pounds. He is the pride of professional wrestling, the 5-tool player, Anthony Bowens.
Anthony Bowens has been a World Tag Team Champion and Trio.
I could see him winning this, but he would not beat Okada.
Now has a chance to get himself a Continental Championship match. Billy got out with him for just a moment. But as
Yep,
we
they
know,
cannot be out there with him.
no one else can come to ringside. And for Anthony Bowens, Nigel, this is quite a challenge.
Yeah, no question about it. Bowens looking to rebound from his first singles loss in 2025 to Ricochet on last week's Dynamite. Handsome, rugged, gregarious Bowens.
His first singles loss was Ricochet. That's horrible.
He's every one of those 5 tools against the greatest tournament wrestler of his generation.
And his opponent from Aichi, Japan, weighing 236 pounds, reigning Continental
He's not allowed there all for Okada.
Kazuchika Okada.
They're allowed tonight for Okada.
Around the world, because of course he has had incredible success.
Where is he not heavily cheered at though?
No one comes to the ring with as much confidence as Kazuchika Okada, and I say it's well deserved.
Well deserved indeed, because Okada is currently AEW's longest reigning champion. 437 days. No men's wrestler has held
I did not realize that.
for a longer period of time. Not only that, he cemented his status as pro wrestling's greatest tournament wrestler by defeating
But he doesn't.
at World's End last year, winning the 2024 Continental Classic and retaining.
He doesn't really. He doesn't have many matches.
Bowens, he knows what he's got to do to overcome this, and I'd say overcome. To beat Kazuchika Okada, you're going to have to overcome a lot. And Okada, again, just cool and calm, walks around, and they hook up. Here we go. This is a eliminator match. A win by Bowens will get him
a title
championship match for the AEW Continental Championship. Once again, Okada just cool as it comes, just backs up.
A friendly
Okada doesn't get too worked up during the match.
The clean break.
Boy, Bowens a magnificent athlete, isn't he? Look at him.
Great physique, no question about it.
Sir.
Incredible athlete. Those 5 tools that he says are the perfect combination of power, athleticism, intelligence, the look, and the it factor as well. See if he returns the favor.
Little scissor action going on.
Okada didn't like that.
Cool. Okada shoves. Bowens only gets shoved back, and there's a foot to the gut.
Side headlock, here we go.
Side headlock now.
This is the elbow. Up and over by Bowens. Super feet in the midsection. Oh,
yes, the famous
damn, famous already. Wow.
Do not walk around much with Okada. You got him down. I would think you want to keep him down. Now pick up. Neck breaker across the
on the
knee. And
knee.
a 1, a 2, and a 2 count.
You ain't going to be Okada that quick.
And weakening up the neck of the Continental Champion, perhaps, for his mollywop discus forearm.
And the fans chanting the scissor in
Strong
here.
chop by Bowens.
Days of the Acclaimed.
Whoop. Okada slides out. Gonna take a 5-minute break with Okada.
Respite for the champion, perhaps.
Not really a bad idea, but I do believe that Bowens is going to go after.
Oh, he's gonna chase.
Trouble here on the floor.
There's another strong chop.
Not going to give Okada any
Strong
chance to get his
rights.
breath. Reformulate stuff.
That forearm shot rocked Bowens. He came right back with an elbow. Now forearms of his own.
Wow.
Damn.
Third one landed.
Solid rights
Bringing
from
Okada
Bowens.
to his knees on the outside.
Nigel, when you hit someone with that forearm, someone with a forearm
He
like
just
that,
said kind of one.
you can use really your elbow, the hard part.
I did DDT from Okada. That changed the whole match.
Damage, but now the damage has been done to Bowens. Don't go anywhere. This match will continue on AEW Collision.
Telling you what, I'm glad, even though with the picture-in-picture, the commercial does not seem as bad as we got last night on SmackDown. Okada got Bowens back into the ring. Setting him up for a neck breaker. My goodness. Bowens is now fighting back. Here we go. Just sharing the rights. Okada got him with a strong elbow. Whipped across the ropes. Okada's coming in with a running elbow. My lord. Yeah, that's a good question, Steve. Nathan, are you going to all 3 events for WWE out there in LA or Los Angeles? In the Intuit Dome? They get cut off the picture-in-picture here. I hate when Collision decides to do such late shows. I wish they'd say on Tuesday. For anyone that is interested in Stranger Things, looks like they have released the first trailer and release dates.
From El Paso, Texas, in a giant crowd on hand to see AEW Collision right now in this Continental Championship Eliminator match. Kazuchika cutting at the 5-2 player.
I mean, for people on the West Coast, it's not as bad.
And Okada calling out to the fans here. Well, we know what's coming.
Ichiban. Oh, wait a second.
Got caught in a scissor. Boom.
Damn.
Hand chop. Another one.
Damn. Damn.
And again. into the Rainmaker, missed. Anthony Bowens sends him down. Here's a cover 1, 2. Bowens close and he knows it.
I don't think Bowens is
Very
going to
close
get this
pulling
win.
out that win.
Needs a pinfall or a submission on the Continental Champion to earn a title opportunity in the future.
The pride of pro wrestling. Climbs to the top.
Right.
Met by Okada. Let's see what Okada, well, looks like, yeah, Okada's going to climb up there with him.
Going to Money in the
Watch
Bank
this.
only. Okay.
Trying to pull Bowens across his shoulders, perhaps.
I don't blame you. I can only imagine what the price is.
Nigel, you improvise, don't
for
you?
all three
Depending
of
on
those
where
would
your
be.
opponent is positioned. And let's see what Okada does now. Maybe superplex, no. On the knee, the inside of the knee.
Oh, that hurt to the back of the
It's
neck.
to the back of the head. He's got the arm, does Bowens.
Beautiful
Oh my
DDT.
God. Creative DDT, that's got to be it.
1, 2.
And it's
By hooking the leg, Anthony Bowens elected to not put his body weight across the shoulders of Okada, and that is what enabled the Continental Champion just to break the 3 count.
like you said, a very